Crush 2026. 5 steps. Your future. Grow now. Skill up. Don't wait. 5 things you must do before 2026 for ultimate success and future proofing. Ladies and gentlemen, listen closely. Because time does not wait. The next 6 months. They are not just another period on the calendar. They are a crucible. A critical window. A decisive moment. These coming months will either forge your legacy, or they will silently bury your potential. If you are truly serious about success, if you are committed to growth, if you refuse to settle for anything less than your best, then these 5 crucial things, they must be done. They must be implemented before the year 2026 confidently knocks on your door. This isn't a suggestion. This is a mandate. Number 1. Audit your circle. Look around you right now. Observe the people closest to you. The ones you spend the most time with. The ones whose voices you hear most often. They are not just incidental figures in your life story. They are actively, continuously shaping your mindset, influencing your beliefs, defining your standards, and ultimately, directly impacting your destiny, whether you consciously realize it or not. Your inner circle. It is either your single greatest asset, a powerful launchpad for your aspirations, or it is your greatest liability, a heavy anchor dragging you down. This is precisely why, before the new year, 2026, officially begins, you must undertake a deep and honest, and often a very uncomfortable look at who is currently sitting at your table, who has direct access to your mind, to your time, to your emotional energy. Some people, they are energy givers. They uplift you. They inspire you. They celebrate your wins. And they constructively challenge your shortcomings. Others, they are relentless energy drainers. They sap your vitality. They fill your space with negativity. They constantly complain. They blame. They make excuses. And disturbingly, some secretly hope you fail. Why? So they can feel better about their own painful lack of progress, about their own stagnancy. This is the hard truth. A difficult pill to swallow, but a necessary one. Not everyone currently around you, not everyone in your present circle, deserves a guaranteed seat in your future. Your future, remember, is precious. You absolutely need to audit your circle. As if your entire life, as if your success, your peace, your joy, depends on it. Because it does. Start with simple, yet profound questions. Who do I talk to the most? What are the dominant themes of our conversations? Do we discuss ideas, or people? Do we focus on solutions, or problems? How do I genuinely feel after spending time with them? If the majority of your interactions revolve consistently around gossip, around blame, around excuses, around dwelling on the past, then you are, unequivocally, in the wrong room. You are absorbing the wrong frequencies. If you consistently leave every interaction feeling more confused than before, less confident, or emotionally drained and depleted, you are, without a doubt, surrounded by anchors, not engines. Anchors hold you back. Engines propel you forward. People talk extensively about success strategies. They crave the latest tactics, the quickest shortcuts, the elusive secret formulas. But very, very few truly realize the monumental impact of their environment, especially their inner circle. Your environment is either feeding your growth, nourishing your ambitions, or It is feeding your doubts, watering the seeds of insecurity. You inevitably become like the people you spend time with. Their habits, their fears, their mindset, even their income level. It all subtly seeps into you, without you even noticing it happening. It's a silent osmosis. This isn't about ruthlessly cutting people off. It's far more nuanced. It's about understanding roles and intelligently adjusting access. Not everyone deserves front row seats to your life's grand production. Some people are meant to be loved from a respectful distance. Others were only meant to be a part of a specific chapter, not the entire book of your life. Keeping the wrong people close, out of misplaced guilt or sentimental nostalgia, is a profound act of emotional self-sabotage. Loyalty, true loyalty, should never, ever come at the cost of your potential, your growth, your future. There are broadly 4 types of people in your circle. 1. The drainers. These individuals are perpetual complainers. They constantly blame others for their circumstances. They always have an excuse for why things aren't working. Nothing is ever their fault. They resist change with every fiber of their being. And often, they resent your ambition, your progress, your very desire to grow. They are toxic. 2. The dreamers. These people have undeniably big goals, grand visions, but no corresponding action. They talk a lot. They conceptualize endlessly, but they move very little. They might inspire you momentarily with their grand ideas, but they bring zero consistency, zero follow-through. They are full of potential, but empty of execution. 3. The doers. These are the ones who consistently show up. They aren't perfect. No one is. But they are focused. They are putting in the work. They are taking action. Being around them makes you instinctively want to level up, makes you want to produce. They lead by example. 4. The builders. These are rare, truly rare individuals. They believe in you implicitly. They push you. They challenge you constructively. They help you think bigger, far beyond your current limitations. They aren't just passive supporters on the sidelines. They are active catalysts. They accelerate your progress. Your ultimate goal should be to aggressively limit your time with the drainers and the dreamers, and to consciously, intentionally, spend significantly more time with the doers and the builders. Why? Because when you are around hungry people, you, too, become hungrier for success. When you are around disciplined people, laziness starts to feel incredibly uncomfortable. It becomes an alien sensation. This isn't about becoming cold or ruthless. It's about becoming intentional. Becoming strategic with your most valuable resources. Protect your energy the same way a bank meticulously protects its money. Be incredibly mindful of who has emotional access to you, because people will either talk you into your greatness, into believing in your boundless potential, or they will talk you into your limitations, into staying small. Make no mistake about this fundamental truth. Your circle will definitively determine your speed of progress. You could possess the best goals, the sharpest skills, the purest intentions. But if your immediate environment, if your inner circle is weak, is toxic, your grand vision will inevitably fade. Think of it like this. If 5 people in a room are absolutely on fire for success, burning with ambition, and you are the 6th person, You will, without question, start to burn with them. But if 5 people are distracted, lost, or overwhelmingly negative, and you are the 6th, you will get cold. Real fast. That's why auditing your circle is no longer an option. It's an absolute, non-negotiable essential. You need to actively protect your future from people who only know your past, from those who try to keep you tethered to who you used to be. Surround yourself with people who talk about ideas, not trivial gossip about other people. People who get genuinely excited about progress, about innovation, not about meaningless drama. People who consistently remind you of where you're going, of your audacious future, not where you've been stuck in the past. The world is moving at an unprecedented pace, and the window to level up, to ascend, is rapidly shrinking. The people you choose to keep close will either powerfully push you forward into new realms of possibility, or they will relentlessly pull you back into stagnation and mediocrity. Choose wisely. Your future depends on it. Number 2. Master a high-income skill. If you genuinely want to change your life, fundamentally, then you must change the way you earn. It's no longer just about working harder. It's far more profound. It's about becoming more valuable. The market, the global economy, it does not pay you for your time alone. It pays you for your ability to solve problems, for your unique capacity to create value. And the blunt truth is this: you absolutely cannot afford to step into the dynamic year of 2026 still relying on outdated skills, on obsolete knowledge. You need to master a high-income skill, one that makes you irreplaceable, indispensable. A high-income skill is any ability that consistently generates above-average income through specialized, in-demand value. It is not tied to a traditional degree. It is not based on who you know. It is based purely on what you can deliver, on the tangible results you can produce. The world is shifting at a dizzying pace, and the individuals who truly thrive are the ones who adapt faster than change itself. High-income skills are your ultimate weapon. They are how you stop merely surviving and how you start truly scaling. How you transition from just getting by to building substantial wealth and impact. Think about these examples: advanced coding, compelling copywriting, strategic digital marketing, powerful public speaking, innovative content creation, high-ticket sales, exceptional graphic design, professional video editing, insightful financial consulting. These are not just mere jobs. They are potent weapons. In this new, rapidly evolving economy, they are leverage. And here's the best part: most of these skills can be learned entirely online, often for absolutely free, and practiced daily. You do not need permission from anyone. You need discipline. Focused, unwavering discipline. Now, let's be crystal clear about something vital. Mastery. It does not come from dabbling. You cannot learn a little bit here and a little bit there and expect to achieve massive, game-changing results. It's about going deep, not wide. Pick one skill, just one, and go all in. Treat it like your personal passport out of mediocrity. Become so undeniably good at that one thing, so exceptionally proficient, that they literally cannot ignore you. Because when you can do something that few others can do, at the elevated level you can do it, you stop chasing opportunities. The opportunities. They start chasing you. Most people remain financially constrained. Not because they aren't working hard, but because they are working on the wrong things. They are trading their valuable time for money in low-value roles that simply do not scale. They rely on outdated job titles instead of cultivating actual, marketable skills. In today's dynamic world, the certificate proudly displayed on your wall matters significantly less than the tangible results you can consistently produce. If you can bring in new clients, if you can measurably increase revenue, if you can save a company precious time, or if you can make a product go viral, you will never, ever be out of work. But mastering a high-income skill, it requires a fundamental mindset shift. It means consciously sacrificing comfort for the relentless pursuit of progress. While others are mindlessly binging shows, you are diligently binging tutorials. While others are scrolling endlessly through social media, you are actively practicing, refining your craft, building your capabilities. It's not easy. It's often not glamorous. But it is precisely what separates the amateurs from the true professionals. Repetition is the unwavering path to mastery. Consistency is the ultimate secret ingredient. You won't feel motivated every single day. That's a myth. But you don't need constant motivation. When you possess absolute clarity about where this skill will unequivocally take you, clarity about the profound freedom it can buy, the deep respect it commands, the countless doors it will open for you. Learn the theory, yes. Absolutely understand the fundamentals. But far more importantly, apply it. Execute. Execution beats information. Every single time. The modern economy. It is powerfully rewarding people who can effectively communicate, who can innovatively create, and who can confidently close deals. Learn to sell products, ideas, or even yourself. Learn to write compelling emails, irresistible ads, persuasive pitches. Learn to speak confidently on stage, in critical meetings, on camera. These are the transversal skills that will multiply your income. No matter your chosen field or industry, you don't need 10 years of experience. You need 90 days of hyper-focused, intentionally directed effort on the right skill, combined with real, hands-on practice and invaluable feedback. And please, do not wait for the perfect time to start. There is no such thing as a perfect time. Start now, even if you're bad at it. Especially if you're bad at it. Because the faster you start, the faster you will fail. And the faster you fail, the faster you will truly improve. Stop aiming to be comfortable and start aiming to be capable. People will doubt you. That's perfectly fine. What truly matters is that you never doubt yourself. Focus on the skill, not the fleeting status it might bring. Focus on the diligent process, not the applause. When you master something truly valuable, the money, the respect, the unshakable confidence, they all follow naturally. Skill is the foundation. Skill is true freedom. Skill is the ultimate equalizer. Do not fall into the dangerous trap of doing what everyone else is doing. Do not be average in a crowded sea of average. Be exceptional at one thing. Be known for one distinct thing. Because in a world overflowing with noise, clarity creates demand. And demand creates opportunity. Number 3. Build a personal brand online. We live in an era where attention is the new currency. It doesn't matter how incredibly talented you are, how truly brilliant your ideas might be, or how valuable your work intrinsically is. If no one knows you exist, you, effectively, do not exist. Building a personal brand online is no longer an optional luxury. It is a fundamental necessity. It is the critical difference between passively waiting to be discovered and actively positioning yourself to be undeniably visible, to be undeniably sought after. Your personal brand. It is your digital identity. It is what people say about you when you are not in the room. It is the very first impression you make, long before you ever shake someone's hand. And here's the powerful good news. You already have a brand. Right now. Whether you've consciously crafted it, intentionally designed it, or not. Every single post you make, every comment you leave, every piece of content you share, or even don't share, it is actively shaping the way people perceive your value. This is your urgent wake-up call to seize control of that narrative, to own your story in the vast digital world. Platforms like LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, X, formerly Twitter, and TikTok are not just casual social networks. They are your stages, your global resume, your online storefront. They are your unparalleled opportunity to show the world what you know, what you stand for, and what exceptional value you can deliver. Start by asking yourself a simple yet profound question. What do I want to be known for? Clarity is the absolute first step to building a powerful, resonant brand. Choose one thing, one specific area, one compelling message, one unique skill that you want to consistently associate with your name. Do not attempt to be everything to everyone. The most powerful brands are not the loudest. They are the clearest. You do not need to go viral to be impactful. You need to be valuable. Consistently valuable. Document your journey. You don't need to be a seasoned expert to start. Simply share what you are learning. Share your struggles authentically. Share your growth. People don't connect with unattainable perfection. They connect with relatable progress. Authenticity always wins. Vulnerability powerfully builds trust. If you wait until you feel ready to start, you will still be waiting. A year from now, while someone with less skill, but far more courage, passes you by. The goal isn't to impress. It's to impact. Don't just post selfies and generic status updates. Create content that educates, that entertains, or that inspires. Give people something concrete they can learn from, something they can genuinely laugh at, or something they can lean on for support. When people begin to associate your name with consistent, valuable content, you build authority. Authority leads to trust. And trust invariably leads to abundant opportunity. The biggest myth surrounding personal branding is that it's only for influencers or entrepreneurs. That is fundamentally wrong. Personal branding is for anyone who wants to stay relevant in the next decade. Whether you are in business, in technology, in education, or literally any industry, your visibility creates unparalleled leverage. Recruiters, They meticulously look online. Before interviews. Potential clients. They search for your digital presence. Before signing deals. Collaborators. They check your online footprint. Before reaching out to partner. If you're not showing up digitally, they are simply moving on. Don't overthink the process. You do not need expensive cameras, perfect studio lighting, or a dedicated marketing team. All you truly need is a smartphone, your authentic story, and the unwavering will to consistently show up. Start small. One thoughtful post a week. One short, insightful video. One well-researched thought leadership article. Momentum compounds. It builds like a snowball. One day, you will look back and realize you didn't just build a brand. You built a powerful platform. Consistency is your single greatest weapon. Posting once or twice and then disappearing for weeks simply does not work. Brands are meticulously built through repetition, through predictable patterns, through persistent presence. If you keep showing up, people will undeniably start paying attention. If you keep providing genuine value, people will naturally start reaching out to you. And if you keep being real, authentic, people will unequivocally start trusting you. Your voice matters, but it has to be heard. Your skills matter, but they have to be seen. Stop hiding your unique gifts. Start sharing them boldly. Don't aim for unreachable perfection. Aim for genuine connection. Every single great brand started with one brave post, one vulnerable video, one calculated risk. You are not too late. You are not too small. You are just one courageous decision away from becoming unforgettable. Your personal brand is your modern-day reputation, your enduring digital footprint, your silent salesman, your legacy, being written in real time, across countless screens. Own it. Build it. Share it. Number 4. Fix your health routine. You can harbor all the ambition in the world. You can possess the grandest dreams. But if your body, your physical vessel, cannot keep up with your mental demands, none of it truly matters. Success without health is, in its purest form, failure in disguise. What is the ultimate use of building immense wealth if you lack the very energy to enjoy it? What is the true point of relentlessly chasing goals if your mind is constantly foggy? If your body is breaking down? If you're living off a precarious cocktail of caffeine, stress, and denial? Most people tragically treat health like an unforeseen emergency. Instead of a crucial daily investment, they wait for the glaring warning signs, the debilitating fatigue, the persistent headaches, the alarming diagnosis, before they finally take it seriously. That's akin to fixing the roof, only when it's already pouring rain. By the time you deeply feel the consequences, it's already costing you far more than you ever realized. Before 2026 fully begins, you absolutely need to make your health non-negotiable. Your energy levels, your focus, your discipline, your confidence, they are all inextricably connected to your physical and mental health. When you're constantly tired, you're less creative, less innovative. When you're inflamed, you're less patient, more irritable. When you're sick, your most ambitious goals immediately go on hold. That's precisely why your health routine is not just about achieving peak fitness. It's fundamentally about functionality. It's about becoming the kind of person who can seamlessly handle pressure, who can perform consistently at a high level, and who can show up fully in every aspect of their life. It all starts with movement. You do not need an expensive gym membership to simply move your body. Walk, stretch, run, perform bodyweight exercises. Whatever keeps your blood flowing. Your body was biologically designed to move, not to sit all day, hunched over a screen. Sitting is the new smoking. When you move, you dramatically increase circulation. You clear your mind of clutter. And you powerfully boost your productivity. 1 hour of intentional exercise can solve what hours of frustration cannot. Then comes nutrition. You are not just what you eat. You are what you absorb. Fueling your body with real, whole food, instead of processed junk, is the profound difference between merely surviving and truly thriving. Cut the sugar. Drastically reduce the processed garbage. Stay hydrated with plenty of water. And eat to nourish your body, not to escape your emotions. You do not need a complicated, restrictive diet. Just eat more things that grew from the ground, and fewer things that came from a factory. Sleep is your undisputed superpower. Most people treat it like a luxury item. It's not. It is a biological requirement. Non-negotiable. No matter how incredibly disciplined you believe you are, if you're constantly running on 4 hours of sleep, you are not thinking clearly. You're more reactive, more emotional, less focused. Sleep meticulously repairs your body, resets your brain's cognitive functions, and carefully regulates your hormones. A good night's sleep isn't a break from progress. It's an integral, essential part of it. Mental health cannot, under any circumstances, be ignored. Your thoughts, they powerfully shape your actions. And your actions, they shape your entire life. If your mind is perpetually cluttered with anxiety, with self-doubt, or with constant, distracting noise, you will burn out faster than you can build. Practice stillness. Engage in journaling. Meditate daily. Spend quiet time alone with your thoughts. Cut back drastically on endless social media scrolling and comparison traps. Protect your peace of mind the same way you meticulously protect your passwords. Mental clarity is the indispensable fuel for long-term vision and sustained achievement. Don't let "I'm too busy" be your recurring excuse. The busiest, most successful people in the world make dedicated time for their health because they profoundly understand the crippling cost of ignoring it. The world will continue to demand more and more from you. But your body, it only has so much to give. Health isn't about six-pack abs or achieving physical perfection. It's about possessing the unwavering stamina to live fully, to lead powerfully, and to love completely. Build daily routines that actively support your goals. Wake up earlier. Drink water first thing in the morning. Stretch for 5 minutes. Prep your healthy meals in advance. Turn your phone off an hour before bed. These small, consistent actions, done daily, they create the unshakable structure for massive, life-altering results. Discipline in your health inevitably spills into every other area of your life. Your business, your relationships, your mindset, your body. It is the irreplaceable engine of your success. And you only get one. You cannot outsource it. You cannot replace it. You cannot ignore it forever and expect it to keep performing at its peak. everything you want to achieve, every grand dream, every significant milestone, every profound impact you wish to make. It fundamentally requires energy, endurance, and absolute clarity. Prioritize your health. It's the ultimate wealth. Number 5. Create a 3-year vision plan. If you don't clearly know where you're going, you will follow anyone. You will settle for anything. And you will, inevitably, end up nowhere. Drifting is not a strategy for success. Hoping things will magically get better is not a viable plan. The people who consistently succeed in this world are not always the smartest. They are, almost without exception, the clearest. They know precisely what they want. They understand profoundly why they want it. And they have a crystal clear sense of where they're going. That's why, before the dawn of 2026, you need to take dedicated time to sit down and create a comprehensive 3-year vision plan. A 3-year vision. It gives your entire life structure. It transforms vague, ambiguous goals into sharp, undeniable direction. It replaces debilitating confusion with empowering clarity. And it replaces chaotic aimlessness with decisive control. It gives every action you take, every decision you make, and every sacrifice you endure a powerful, compelling reason. Without a clear vision, you wake up every day, reacting to life, to circumstances, to external pressures. With a powerful vision, you wake up every day, actively creating it, designing your reality. Start with the expansive big picture. Ask yourself this profound question: who do I want to become by the end of 2028? Not just what you want to do, but who you want to be. What kind of character will you embody? How will people truthfully describe you? What kind of lasting impact will you make on the world? Your vision is not just about external results or material possessions. It's fundamentally about internal transformation, about the evolution of your being. Now, break your life down into key, distinct categories. Consider your career, your finances, your health, your relationships, your skills development, and your overall impact on the world. Then, for each category, write out precisely where you want to be in 3 years from now. Be specific. Be painstakingly precise. Do not simply say, I want to be successful. Instead, say, I want to lead a remote team, earning $10,000 per month, doing work I absolutely love. Do not vaguely say, I want to be healthy. Instead, declare, I want to run a 5K without stopping. Sleep 7 hours of high-quality sleep every night. And be medication-free. Specificity creates powerful clarity. And clarity inevitably creates focused action. Now, reverse engineer it. If your 3-year vision is your ultimate destination, what are the critical checkpoints along the way? What do you absolutely need to accomplish by the end of year 1? What essential habits must be firmly in place by month 6? What should your immediate environment look like in the first 90 days? A long-term plan means absolutely nothing without consistent, short-term execution. That's why every 3-year vision must be accompanied by a detailed 12-month roadmap and a clear, actionable 30-day starting point. Your vision, it must stretch you. It must challenge you. If it's too safe, too comfortable, you won't grow. You'll stagnate. If it's too vague, You won't move. You'll remain paralyzed. A strong, compelling vision challenges you to become more than you are right now. It forces you to upgrade your thinking, your discipline, and your standards. It compels you to question what you are currently tolerating and what you are truly capable of achieving. A 3-year vision is not about passively predicting the future. It's about actively designing it. Write your vision down. Do not keep it only in your head. Put it on paper, on a whiteboard, in your journal, somewhere visibly prominent. If your vision only lives in your mind, it will quickly fade, lost amidst daily distractions. But when you see it daily, consistently, it starts to become real. Your mind begins to powerfully focus. Your decisions become intentional. You stop chasing random, fleeting opportunities. And you start aligning with the opportunities that perfectly match your plan. Review your vision weekly. Your vision is a living, breathing thing. It evolves as you evolve, as you grow, as you learn. Your specific goals may shift. Your core values may subtly change. Your environment may present unexpected challenges. That's perfectly okay. A vision is not a rigid cage. It's a dynamic compass. It's not about inflexible rigidity. It's about unwavering direction. The purpose is to keep you aligned, not restricted. Your vision will undoubtedly require sacrifice. You'll need to bravely say no to comfort, to distracting influences, to certain people, and to instant gratification. But when you are crystal clear on what you are meticulously building, saying no becomes significantly easier. Discipline becomes deeply meaningful. Action becomes almost automatic. You are no longer moving out of external pressure. You are moving out of profound purpose. Do not let the next 3 years be a blurry, forgettable mess. Do not repeat the same cycles and deceptively call it progress. When you meticulously create a vision and powerfully pair it with consistent action, you are no longer a passive passenger in your life. You are the undeniable architect. Your time, your energy, and your unwavering focus, they all start flowing in one powerful direction. You begin to build momentum. Momentum that multiplies with each intentional decision, each consistent habit, each hard-earned win. In conclusion, as the year 2026 rapidly approaches, the single most valuable investment you can possibly make is in yourself. The world is changing at an unprecedented speed. And if you don't actively evolve with it, you will, unfortunately, be left behind. That's why these 5 actions, they are not just mere suggestions. They are absolute necessities. 1. Audit your circle. Because your environment silently shapes your mindset and powerfully influences your momentum. 2. Master a high-income skill. So you're not just surviving, but truly thriving in this fiercely competitive economy. 3. Build a personal brand online to dramatically increase your visibility and your influence in a digital world where attention opens countless doors. 4. Fix your health routine so you possess the energy, the focus, and the unwavering discipline to execute at your highest, most optimal level. And most importantly, 5. Create a comprehensive 3-year vision plan so you stop aimlessly drifting and start meticulously designing a life of clear direction, unwavering purpose, and continuous progress. Each of these fundamental steps adds exponential power to your personal foundation. They prepare you not just to enter 2026, but to absolutely dominate it. This isn't just about fleeting motivation. It's about profound, lasting transformation. Start making conscious choices today. Choices that your future self will undoubtedly thank you for. Because the next 6 months, they can set the entire tone for the next 3 years of your life. And those who prepare diligently now will lead courageously later. The clock is ticking. Your time is now.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more exclusive success tips. Thanks you very much.